you have a wavy or curly hair, then you are definitely going to want to stick around to watch this shower routine video I have for you. I'm going to be walking you through my before and after shower process and which products I like to use for my wash day. So let's get right into it. For a while, you know I like to do my shower routine videos for you. They are one of the biggest watched videos that I have. What I like to start off with is before I even get into the shower, I take my wide tooth comb and I start combing out from the bottom up. We always want to work bottom to top. After I use my comb, I like to use a paddle brush. So this is just my wet brush. So I go in after I've combed it and I try to really focus on my scalp. So I am going to be shampooing and conditioning, and then I will show you how I wet style when I come out. Okay, so I'm straight out of the shower. If I was not filming this, I would actually be doing these steps when the water is still running, because the biggest tip that I have learned for my hair type is to have my hair soaking wet when I'm applying products. That has been the biggest game changer, along with wet plopping, which I'll show you in a minute. So to begin, I'm going to spray the Which I Love Your Hair first. So after I have done that, my second step is to apply Innocence Organics Beauty's Sweet Spirit Leave-In Conditioner. And I like to do like both sides of my hair, like spray on this side and spray on this side. If I was in the shower, I would be adding water. Like, you want to feel this like soaking wet. Like, as you can see, this is dripping wet right now. I might even just put some water in my hands and add a little bit more. Now I'm going to take my wet brush, going from the bottom up. Now our goal with this brush is to get clumps. I personally like my hair to clump in sections instead of being more stringy. So I'm kind of almost roping, I'm doing this motion. I'm just kind of like trying to get it to clump together. Just for my hair personally, this helps with it not being like stringy in the end. Also, side note, this part in the middle, I don't wear a middle part. I wear it off to the side. So if you're looking for more volume, if you wear it off to this side, have it in the middle or over here when it is wet, and vice versa if it's on the side, middle, or over here. That's just gonna help with getting more volume. Our last step with products is a mousse. You could also layer a cream or a gel, but I just have a mousse today. So we don't want to disturb these clumps. So do about 3 pumps for each side. I mean, for both sides, like in total. For my hair, I only use that much. And I am using, I think it's called prayer hands, this technique. You know, the curly world has so many different terms for things. So we do that so we don't disturb the clumps we just made. And then put the excess on the crown. So now, this is what it looks like. You could take this in 2 sections. And you wrap it all up, go up to your scalp. And if you can hear that, that means there's a lot of water in my hair. You want that. See how it helps activate the curls versus in the back? Now when you do this, make sure there's no water coming out. We want everything trapped in our hands. We're not squeezing out water right now. We are almost doing squish to condish, if you know what that means. but with products instead. So now I'm going to take this and I'm gonna flip my head upside down. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna let this sit like this for, I don't know, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. This helps lock in the moisture while I'm doing that other stuff, and it's called wet plopping. So it's almost like how we were doing that motion where we're putting it up to our scalp, but it's kind of just keeping here. Kind of just helps it set. So once I'm done with this, I'll come back and I will show you how I diffuse in like 5 minutes. So I'm taking this out. And be gentle with it. My t-shirt, putting my hands through the holes. We're going to do this motion where we scrunch, but very gently. Okay, so you could stop at this step if you wanted. I'm going to show you with the diffuser that I use. I like to go in this way and push up, and that helps with roots for me. And kind of going at this angle, not too much for me. I don't go too much under because that causes frizz for my hair type. I like to do that. I like to do this in the beginning, so I'm gonna start it and speed this up. Been about 5 minutes. I actually have to leave, so I would repeat this. I would probably diffuse for like 15 minutes, alternating between hot and cold, but I'm just gonna let this air dry and I will come back later in a few hours and I will check in and touch base. So from here, how I have it parted here, I want to part it over here, so I'm gonna gently, actually, you know what, I'm gonna flip and massage. Flip and massage. And as you can see, it gives you a lot more volume now if you want to part your hair over to the side. I didn't do anything, you know. I forgot to mention in the beginning, you could also use one of these scalp massagers. Got this at the dollar store. You could go in. It also kind of helps rake things certain directions. Here's a final look from today's wash day. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, you should head to my website, which has my blog, katieshaircreations.com. There is a blog post labeled Washing Your Hair, 8 Things You're Doing Wrong. Once you read that post, it'll give you a better foundation for your styles, so you'll probably end up with a better wash day. So you should go to my blog and check it out, and I will see you there. Thanks. Bye.